galera, beleza? Como é que tá? Aqui ninguém mesmo. Tá claro aí, beleza. Certo. Certinho. Tá certo, né? Tá, deixa eu ver aqui. Eu vou fazer assim. Organizando o setup novo, eu comprei um monitor maior, agora dá pra ler o chat e fazer a live sem problema. Eu comprei um monitor maior, eu não tinha nem monitor, agora eu tenho um monitor. Isso. Você vem aqui, certo? Tinha aparecido aqui, agora eu vou ficar embaixo, né? tem alguma outra coisa? O que é isso aqui? Posição automática de barra de vida. Isso seria muito bom, né? Interface. Inverter não. É normal. Beleza. Vamos dar uma olhadinha nas conquistas disso aqui rapidão. Tutorial. Beleza, praticamente início de campanha, tá. Bora, né?
1985 came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. Will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitous strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. Many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science. Anthony Zhu's trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault, and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too.
I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Commander! Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you before we land.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, as you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world, to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector com briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
this is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
It's a
vaccination
pleasure,
is
Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Past 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So, what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't worry, Professor. Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
Mm-hmm. The feeling's mutual, Professor. Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know her lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is there, Wolf? I wouldn't want the senator upset again.
My mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting communication with the sentient beings we saw on the probe.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
a gente vai jogar? Que bom.
Ulukai? Ulukai! Zonanikar! Sanguarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Nossa.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc. Except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that? Some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is Egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Zokrim, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 Mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 Mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these Mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as were many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have 1 backpack with my HK P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai, but if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save at Hallan's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Outcast, so you may leave.
Posso jogar? Ah, obrigado. Tá. Deixa eu ver como é que eu interajo aqui. Tá, muito bom. Era pra... Ok.
What is a Daoka?
They are the travel rings that have been...
Tá, tchau. Muita conversa, vocação.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Então tá.
Metal detected.
Oi.
Stable organic energy detected. Foreign material detected. Metal detected. Stable organic energy detected.
Okay, that was cold.
HKP-12 ammo located. HKP-12 ammo located.
Yo, Shorty. Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai. I am glad that you are feeling better.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the kinks out.
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Notepad accessed.
What is this sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places without the soldiers seeing us.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek. Saves on ammo.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight. But my father forbids it. And so now we train how to retrieve objects without being spotted. Follow me and I will tell you the rules.
Ok. Entendi. Ele vai roubar uma parada. Bora.
Excuse me, pal.
How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will tell you, and you will have to come to me to restart the test.
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin. Wait for my count, please.
Notepad accessed.
One, 2, 3. I have seen you, Ulukai. Come, speak with me.
Cara, toda vez eu tenho que falar com você.
Want to try that again?
I guess you are still weak from your travels. Let us try it again. As soon as I say 3, you will need to get the fruit. 1, 2, 3. I have seen you, Ulukai.
Que merda
Come,
de
speak
comando,
with
mano. Eu tô
me.
apertando o bagulho e o cara não agacha, e o cara dá um rolamento, depois o cara agacha e não...
Wanna try that again?
Meu Deus.
I guess you are still weak from your travels. Let us try it again. As soon as I say
Caralho, então vamos pular esses...
1, 2, 3. I have seen you, Ulukai. Come, speak with me.
Want to try that again? I remember.
If you are having trouble, you may find this helpful.
An EVD? Where did you get this?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai. I meant to give it to you after our tests were complete, but I think you need it now. One, 2, 3. I have seen you, Ulukai. Come, speak with me.
Want to try that again? Maybe just one.
It is okay, Ulukai. Many young Talon failed this test.
But I can...
It will be our little secret, Urukai. Do not worry.
Reza fracking son.
You have finished that test.
Tell me about your test of swimming.
You have finished that test, Urukai. There is no...
What about this targeting test?
You have finished that test, Urukai. There is no need to repeat it.
Let's try this jumping test.
Follow me, Urukai. I will take you to the place where we test the skills of jumping.
Beleza, né? Então é só falhar 4, 5 vezes que você ganha o bagulho e ainda passa no teste. Tranquilo. Tá com porra lá, vai ser engraçado. Meu Deus, as movimentações do jogo é o cara só anda pra frente porque a câmera tá virada pra frente, é foda. Senão vai atrapalhar. Um segundo aí. Depois. Vambora.
What now?
Across the water, you can see the steps that lead to the top of the rocks. Jump across there and claim your reward. Only those of strong essence can make this jump.
Notepad accessed.
What now?
Across the water, you can see the steps that lead to the top of the rocks. Jump across there and claim your reward. Only those of strong essence can make this jump.
Notepad accessed. Metal detected.
Ah, tá. Eu vi.
Foreign material. It's lexicon.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Be careful coming down, Urukai!
Tá, como é que eu posso pisar no telhado aqui e pular lá embaixo, né? Ah, posso, é baixinho. Quem que eu tenho que encontrar mesmo? Encontre Chamazeb. Tem o Jean, trocar, cadê? Deixa eu completar os testes.
Excuse me, pal.
So, did I pass?
Yes, Urukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our tests. It was my honor to help you get out of your kink. I hope now that we will be able to learn more useful battle strategies from you.
Your father wouldn't be too happy about that.
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the...
Don't worry, yeah.
May the odds...
Thanks.
This and...
Excuse me, pal.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to.
Lexicon accessed.
Say Zokrum.
That is your...
Great. What's it?
If you take it in your hand and squeeze it, light and sound from inside the Gamsav
Oh, that's different.
be warned.
How many times?
I do.
What can you tell me of Croax?
I was very young when he became the leader of Feyran's soldiers. From what my father told me before being reverted, Croax always tried to be in control, to have others under his power.
How did he and Feyran get?
When Feyran first arrived in Shamazar,
Tell me more about the Dole.
Old Talon of the Essence Fey used to be.
So what went wrong?
When Feyran arrived in Shamazar, he began to change the minds of some of the Fey.
Why didn't you try and stop?
Many of us began to battle with the followers of Feyran. But the way of the Talon must be one of peace, or the Essence suffers.
And now?
Now we are but a few left. Feyran has done his best to remove our voice from Adelpha. But
Lexicon accessed.
What are these Mon you told me about again?
it is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the 5 Mons. Then the seas...
And what are they?
No Talon knows. They were found by...
What is a Yod?
The Yods are the forces that...
What is a Daoka?
They are the...
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Urukai?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Urukai. But be...
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm completing the mission first. Understood?
It shall be as you say, Urukai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find a Shama.
So the only people I should find are them?
Others will try to help, Urukai. A good talent to find is also a...
The Recreators?
Yes. They and all others will help you.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran.
They like working for him?
No, Urukai.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have the time.
I know you can win them over.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys...
Be warned, Urukai. Many soldiers have been seen.
Thanks for the advice. You just remember that I need to find the other...
Then I...
Notepad accessed. Unstable organic energy detected.
What's a recreate?
They are...
Why should I see them?
I know that they study.
What can you tell me about...
They are the Talon placed in charge of supplying items.
And you've had trouble?
Yes. They know of Feyran's anger and what terrors he can bring when at...
Any hints on how?
All of the leaders would follow your words if all other Talon of that region...
Caralho, mano, eu sou um deus aqui pros caras, então eu posso fazer o que eu quiser. negócio embaixo d'água, muito bom. Muito bom. O sistema de áudio desse jogo é muito bom. Vocês entendem, assim? O que é você?
Come here a second, would you?
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Ai, meu Deus.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions.
Tá, eu já entendi que esse
Thanks for the
jogo
tip.
é só
It
sair
is
andando,
mine.
não precisa prestar muita
Ah,
atenção nisso não.
Then I will...
You can take me there.
Yes, it...
Sure.
I will show you...
Oh, meu Deus. Ligou? Rapaz, eles param do nada, vai embora.
Metal detected.
Meu! Porra, é enorme o lugar. Deixa eu mapinha aqui, pelo menos já tô mais ou menos entendendo como é que funciona. Sai foda.
Low level energy source detected.
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Kuroax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Man, like it.
Sounds like good advice.
The
Mas
Temple
é lá que
Fae
eu
is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now.
Vambora. Eu não pedi um guia turístico, eu só pedi pra você me levar no lugar, mas tudo bem. Não dá pra reclamar muito do que eu tô tendo. Tirando o frame rate não ser dos melhores. Nossa, dá pra sentir esse frame rate zoado.
We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shemaz Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldier.
I'll try.
May the yards be...
Eu acho que eu ainda tô seguindo você, né?
Warning. Low level energy source detected.
Pô, esses bichinhos aí. Tão fodidos, né? Meu Deus, que mira do caralho. E o outro morreu? Que pena. eu faço aqui pra recuperar a vida. Posso matar um desses troços? É, mas não resolveu de nada. Ou resolve? Tá. Ah, o bicho morreu ali.
Proxy 130 HF located. Como é que eu desequilibro isso aqui? Mano, que porra isso aqui tá rastreando? Ah, como é que eu fiz aqui? Detected.
Não tem nada que eu possa fazer, eu não consigo desequipar esse troço. Ah, que barulho chato.
Metal detected.
Tá, desligou pelo menos. Ah, tá, tem uma vilinha aqui, né? Que difícil, deixa a chave na porta. Caralho, atravessei o...
Metal detected.
Porra, que difícil, hein? Caralho, que mistério top.
F-link located.
Uou.
Pardon me, buddy.
How's it going?
At long last, the Ulakai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would?
Yes, Ulakai. He was a recreator like I am. My name is Klath. I am eager to be helping you.
Can you explain what a recreator is exactly?
We are but a few Eloi Talan who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Feyran for...
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulukai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your way.
How do you know about those?
All Talan have them, Ulukai. We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these objects with material from Adelpha. If you...
Can you make me any weapons?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talon's essence, like the soldiers. From what I hear, you do not have this essence, and these weapons cannot be used by you. I wish...
Lexicon accessed.
What do you need to make weapon fuel for me?
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need made. At that time...
Beleza.
Can you make these?
Yes, Ulukai. You will need to bring me these objects.
Uma concha. Beleza.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
Beleza.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
What other help can you give me?
You know that many regions here supply different items.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel,
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing the...
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar and...
But...
If he were to...
Are you finished yet?
No, please give me more time.
Where can I find...
Look to...
Where can I find some...
You can only...
So, where can I find some green Halidia?
All around the regions...
Lexicon accessed.
Valeu. Daqui a pouco eu volto aqui.
Stable organic energy detected.
Literalmente esses cristais estão brotando por aqui. Olha só. É esse maluco aqui. O que vocês estão fazendo? Ninguém é importante. Aqui parece alguém importante.
Excuse me, pal.
E bugou.
Hello there.
Greetings, Ululu. How are you this moon?
That's Ulukai, isn't it?
That is what I said, no?
Okay.
Mar knows what he says. Mar is leader of all Shamatzar.
What can you tell me about Shamazar?
Shamazar is the best of all regions.
And just who put you in?
Croax did. I always think that friend Croax was mean, Palan. But he...
I don't know.
Because Mar is the smart.
Yeah, maybe that would.
He also said that I was.
Olha o cara
Sounds like the same logic as.
Eu não
I
consigo ver
count
ele, mas-
Rhys and tell friend.
What happens to those workers?
I think he takes them to go talk to them.
Yeah, probably pushing.
You think that is a good job?
Lexicon. Accessed.
What can you tell me about the risk?
All the risk goes to the soldier.
Guess that doesn't apply to
What?
Forget it.
If soldiers not get Rhys every morning.
From what? Is there anything useful you can tell me about the...
Most Talon are afraid of the soldiers. I can always tell when a patrol.
Does...
Oh! Não me irrite. Eu tava batendo um papo, isso aí me encheu o saco. Vai. Eu tava conversando com o cara lá e você veio me encher o saco. Cara chata. Não lembro do papo para.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Is there anything useful you can tell me?
Most Talon are afraid of the soldiers.
Doesn't sound like they like them.
I do not know why. Soldiers like Mar. I help them find workers who are sick.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyron has overall?
Soldiers are strong. I do not like them strong.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Weapons of soldiers, really strong.
What about the soldiers'
What is more?
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your wrist production? Why?
They all speak quietly of wanting to see the Essence Stone returned. I have never seen stone.
Notepad. Accessed.
Mar, is there any...
No, I do not think other Talon will follow their...
Why?
Notepad. Accessed.
Who do I ask about this Essence Stone?
Speak with Zeo about that.
Notepad. Accessed.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyron has overall?
Soldiers are strong. I do not like them.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Weapons of soldiers, really...
What about the soldiers' morale?
Tá.
Stable organic energy detected.
Ok. Isso é estranho.
Unstable organic energy detected.
O criador tá aqui, eu acho que eu tenho que falar com esse velho aí. Esse maluco dançando.
Hi there.
Oh, the Yawns have returned you from your sleep. I am pleased.
Thanks. Now,
Tá.
I have waited for this
Tem alguns
moon
trechinhos
since
que eu
I
tenho que
was
prestar
a
atenção,
small
mas é só ler o
Talon.
notepad depois que eu tenho isso modifica.
great. The Mon? This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. I do not know where the Mon is. Please forgive me. But the Shamas before me would reverted before telling the secret of them.
That's okay. It's what I expected with the kind of day I'm having.
Wait, a Dalan named Narn has searched for the Mon for the past few moons. His friend was killed by Croax. Since he believes the stories of...
Has he made any progress?
Again,
Sounds like Croax is in need of a little reverting.
No, Ulukai. The essence suffers when Talan...
Notepad accessed.
Tell me more about this essence.
Well, I know very little, but the basics are simple. There are 4 essences. Ka, Fei, Eloi, Ganda. Each is linked with other aspects of life. You should ask Shamaz Mezum at the Temple Eloi for more details about these. I am only beginning my studies, and I fear I have a lot to learn.
Tell me about these Yods.
The Yods are the creators of...
Can you tell me about Fei Ran?
There is little else I can tell you, Ulukai. I wish there was more I could do. Shamaz Mezum might be of more help. He is older.
What can you tell me about the Temple Fei?
The Temple Fei used to be the same as the other 3 Essence Temples to the north of it. But when Fei Ran began to rule, he said that it needed to reflect his power.
So he rebuilt...
Yes, it is now larger than the other temples. Croax has 2 Daoka inside the temple. They lead to soldier camps in the regions of Okasankar and Motazar. I would not enter those until you know it is safe, Ulukai. Soldiers are always on the other side.
Thanks for the advice.
Notepad accessed.
So you don't know where Narn is?
Have you spoke with Ilot yet? He could be the best Talan to ask. I wish I knew, but I have not seen Narn since his last visit.
Notepad accessed.
Can you tell me anything about where the Mon is?
The Shamaz before me did, but I was not told of the secret of the Mon before Croax reverted him for helping the Guardians. Narn believes he knows, and Zalinas tells a good story about where he thinks it is.
I want to know more about this reverting.
Reverting is what we call it when a Talan dies. His essence is reverted back to the Yod which first gave it to...
How?
For example, a Fey Talan is reverted by fire. Then his essence is returned to the Yod Fey.
You burn them alive?
No. If a Talan dies peacefully, the essence remains inside until the body is reverted. The reverting ceremony also allows the Talan's destiny to appear.
Whoa, X-Files, eat your heart out.
Lexicon accessed.
What is a Hazades?
Think of the Hazides like the essence of a Talan, which rises once they are reverted, then travels to the person or place it needed to see to finish its destiny.
Lexicon accessed.
Can you give me some info on Croax?
He has been the leader of Feyran's forces ever since Feyran began to rule Adelpha. I hear he spends many moons.
How did he and Feyran meet?
When Feyran was seen arguing with the prophet Khazar, Croax approached him and the two decided they would rule Adelpha.
How do all Talan feel about...
No Talan either hates or likes you now, Uluka.
How do all Talan...
No Talan either hates or...
Olha, o doidão.
Key detected.
Eu tenho que falar com você? Acho que eu tenho.
Pardon me, buddy. Hello.
Greetings, Ulukai. I am glad to see you.
Well, thanks.
I am Zalinas. What can I help you with?
What are those creatures in the...
Those are my friends. They are called Twanha.
Lexicon accessed.
What can you tell me about these Tonkas?
Twanha, Ulukai.
Gesundheit.
No, Tuanha. They are the friendliest creatures in...
Oh, really? So what are they good for?
Well, until Faerun came, the Tuanha ran wild without a care. Now Faerun makes them work as hard as other talent. I find that...
If that's so, why are you working with them?
To make sure they are cared for in these moons of their suffering. They need much care and love. Carrying wrist.
You really have a thing for these Tuanha, don't you? How do I ride one of these Tuanha?
I do not like the idea of any Talon riding them.
Let's pretend they like it. How do I do it? I don't like the way you say mount. Skip it. And when I'm not riding it?
They will attempt to find a spot of land to eat something, or go close to water to get a drink. But any loud noises when they are not being ridden, and they will flee.
All right.
If you have not seen it for a long time, Uruk-hai, check back here. They will always return home after a
Oh yeah, the greatest. What can you tell me about the Temple Fae?
Oh my...
Look there?
For your mon, silly. It is there, or at least I think it is, at the top of the temple inside the Great Flame.
You've seen it?
Well, I think so. When I was a young Talon, I tried to free the Ventilopes from the Ventilope camp on the other side of the barrier to the north of the Temple Fae. I was releasing one when it began to...
By mistake?
Oh yes, I am sure it did not mean to do it. Ventilopes are such nice creatures. Anyway, as I was flying over the Temple Fae, I got a good look at the flame, and I was admiring how pretty it looked when I saw a...
And you think that's where the Mon is?
Well, it is a great place to hide it if you did not want some...
Out of curiosity, what did this nice Ventilope do to end your...
I am sure it did not mean to hurt me.
It dropped you, didn't it?
It is such a simple creature. They would never harm a...
Lexicon accessed.
Tell me more about this gi.
As you wish, Uruk-hai.
What is it exactly?
The gi is a piece of cloth that is dipped in its mother's sweat.
You mean to tell me it's a sweat sock?
I do not know that term, Uruk-hai. When a Tuanha smells its odor, it becomes as tame as a small child with its parent.
I don't know any children who were tame around their parents. I sure wasn't.
Well, that is what makes the Tuanha such a grand creation.
And I sure wouldn't have behaved if you'd... Say, Zelinus, how much for one of your Tuanha?
You want to bring a Tuanha into your life? How?
Yeah, ain't I a softie? How much?
Will you care for it as one of your family?
Sure thing.
And sing to it when it is tired?
Yeah, now how much?
And give it a bath!
You need a date, Zelinus. Really, man.
I do not understand, Uruk-hai.
Never mind. Zelinus, how much?
I will let one of my friends go with you for not many Zorkins.
No, that's too much. Say, Zelinus.
You want to bring...
Yeah,
With...
Sure
And give...
You need it.
I do...
Never mind.
Deixa eu passar
I
tudo
will...
isso.
No, that's too much. Are you finished yet?
I am. May these help you in your quest, Uruk-hai.
Metal detected.
Não, o maluco que eu acabei de falar, eu acho que é. É os animes. Tá. Zéu. Onde está o Zéu? Ele vai se virando aqui enquanto já tô vendo o negócio.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Do you know about the Essence Stone?
Yes, Lukai. The first Alan standing place. I wish it was back, so I could have used it when I was...
What can you tell me about Mar?
That Talon is so dull.
Can you give me any info?
They patrol the fields regularly, and there are many of them around the restore houses located all over Shamazan.
Tem simplesmente...
Tell me a bit about Rick.
Au, doeu.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Não é pra guardar.
Metal detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Located.
Olha que eu encontrei aqui.
Pardon me, buddy.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Are you Ilot?
Yes, that is I. Are you looking for Narn as well?
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Like I tell soldiers, I have not seen him in many moons. Now I must work.
I really need to find your brother.
I want nothing more than his safe return. But I fear that if I do not finish my field on time, I will be beat more very soon. If only Yeshamaz could come heal me.
Notepad accessed.
Tá, peraí. Notepad, cadê? Agora eu tô entendendo. Ah, encontrei um.
Metal detected. Metal detected.
Can I ask you something?
Hey there.
Hello, Urukai. I am Solas.
Thanks.
In your
I don't think so. What's happening with Zelina?
I hate to bother.
What's wrong with that?
If Croax is...
When I see Zelina,
Thank you very...
Notepad accessed.
can you tell me more about
I would be happy to, Ulag.
And you don't get any?
We get enough to survive and work, Urukai.
What can you tell me about the...
I can tell you everything I know, Urukai. They are all based out of the Temple Faith.
Anything else?
When fighting with them, you might want to watch them. Sometimes, the soldiers at a camp will have a meeting.
Obrigado.
Come here a second, would you?
How's it going?
You are making my moon a great one with your presence, Urukai.
Whoa, down boy. I'm curious as to what you're doing.
I am counting risks to see how much we are making for Croa.
Tell me a bit more about the...
All of the risk that you see here is taken by a caravan to the city of Ocriana. There, it is divided up and sent to the other soldiers around Adel.
Doesn't sound like a good deal for the...
No, it is not, Urukai. But when we...
Why? Can't you do something about Mar?
Like what, Urukai?
Well, silence him somehow?
One of the Shamars here is trying to gain Mar's trust. So many soldiers beat Mar when he was a worker that when Croax began to treat him nice, he took to him quickly.
I've heard of that tactic before.
We need to get Mar on our side. He may be the dumbest Talon I have ever met, but all others here fear him more than in...
He's just one Talon.
All Talon believe that violence is not a tool.
I knew that was coming.
Tá, agora entendi. Zerou meus blocos de notas?
Do you know anything about Khazar?
He was a great...
Is there anything you can tell me about Croat?
His time here on the Dolphin.
Tell me a bit about...
We planted for the soldiers of Croak.
Tell me about...
His name brings all...
What do you know about the...
It is a very large temple.
What is a Tuan?
A dumb animal. That all...
Beleza, já perguntei tudo que dava pra falar com o idiota. Achei que meus blocos de notas zeraram. Nossa, achei um monte de coisa. aprendendo palavras novas e eu posso sempre voltar e conseguir.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Metal detected.
Tem mais um cara pra conversar aqui, mas eu acho que eu sei quem é. Tem alguma informação pra mim?
Can I ask you something?
Have you seen Narn?
No, Ulukai.
Notepad accessed.
Have you any idea where...
Near the temple Eloise is where I believe the Shamaz is this moon, Ulukai.
We're trying to find Zio. Have you seen...
Go to the south of here.
Can you help me? I'm trying to find Zolas.
He was southeast of here a short time ago, Ulukai.
Say, have you seen Zelinus?
He was to the south of me last time I...
Do you know where Mar is?
Go to the south of here.
Have you seen Ilas?
Him right up.
Metal detected.
É looping. Kazuka.
Come here a second, would you?
Hello there.
The Ulukai.
You're not a fi...
I am
Okay, well...
Oh,
So tell me more about the job you're doing.
I am on a very secret mission from Sukun. I have to help monitor...
Yeah, like adding.
No. Much more dangerous than that is the knowledge that...
You are?
Yes. I helped a group of...
You did?
Yes. But no...
Ooh, I'll bet.
Cadê eu? Beleza. Captar. Esse cara se tornou bem útil. Deixa eu ver aqui no Notepad. Aí voltou. Tá. Encontre o mundo. Vamos perguntar pro cidadão lá que agora subiu. Ali tem um cara. Legal. Preciso do mundo. Vista é Mark, Zio.
Pardon me, buddy.
We're trying to find Zio.
He can be found at the Well of Essence. That is where he works this moon. Look to the far northeast of the Temple Fae.
Tá, beleza. Então vamos achar o templo, que imagino deve ser essa estrutura gigante, e nordeste, vai ser pra lá. Tá, volta no negócio. uma parede invisível. Não sei porque eu achei eu fosse aquele negócio ali que tá no mapa. Uou!
Foreign material detected. Foreign material detected.
Não, é um cara que tá procurando, mas deve servir alguém. Não sei o que eu tô procurando. Não. Chamadas. Já preciso falar um branco no chamado. Eita, nós. Eu virei garoto de recado, né? Bora. Rapaz, o tempo é grande mesmo. Vou dar a volta nessa ponta e pelo outro lado que eu acho que é mais. Eu acho que tem até um lugar que dá pra me cortar direto se eu quiser, mas eu tô com preguiça.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Eu tenho que voltar lá pra cidade, eu acho.
I need your help. Can you heal Ilot for me?
Again, the soldiers of Croax beat him.
Looks that way.
They constantly look for Narn. Every worker not in the race field means they lose their quota for race for the soldiers. When that happens, the soldiers become weaker. But let us not delay.
Weaker, huh?
Interessante. Olhando no preview aqui, realmente eu tô com o monitor novo, a imagem tá muito mais bonita no monitor do que na televisão. As cores estão bem mais vivas. Isso que eu tô fazendo por streaming e tem uma perca de qualidade grande.
You feel better?
Oh yes. Thank you so much, Udokai. I will be able to finish my field on time. Maybe even help another Talon with his.
Glad to hear it. Now, about your brother.
2 moons ago.
For being... So...
I do not, Ulukai. But I did see him last moon. He talked a bit about discovering the secret of the...
Who would?
Narn spoke of talking with Shama's Mazum at the Temple Eloui. You should maybe try there. It is north of the temple.
Thanks. What is an essence idol, by the way?
I do not know, Ulukai. But the 2 wrist counters near the waters of the Temple Fae can tell you more about them, I think. I hear them talk of them sometimes.
Alright. That...
Oh yes, Ulukai. You may want to bring a Magua with you when you visit him. I hear the Shamaz is very tired from healing Talon this moon.
Notepad accessed.
Aí. Entendi. Isso aqui é as missões, agora entendi. Tá. Encontre o Moon para interromper a produção de reis contra a pedra. Morgue 0. Vou encontrar um Zero. É esse cara?
Yo, Shorty.
Do you know anything about the other temples?
The other 3 Essence temples have a secret, I have been told. Something to do with your Mun, I am sure.
Where are the other temples in Shamazar?
When you go to the northwest of the Temple Fae, you will see them, Ulukai.
Do you know something about Magua?
It is very rare. Only soldiers are allowed to have them. But Logar has been known to take what the soldiers have, for a price.
Notepad accessed.
Where are the other...
When you go...
Como é que é o nome do cara? Zio.
We're trying to find Zio.
He can be found at the Well of Essence. That is where he works this moon. Look to the far northeast of the Temple Fae.
Seria... Quest... aparecendo pra falar com ele. Por quê? Caso.
Excuse me, pal.
Do you know anything of the essence idols?
I know more about dangerous and deadly things. Idols do not interest me.
No?
No. My partner to the south would know more about them.
Oh, poor him.
Beleza.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Metal detected.
I hear that you know something of the essence idols?
Deixa ele pensar.
I hear that you know something of the essence idols?
I do, Ulukai. I only wish that I was able to give them to you.
Was intended.
Yes. We Guardians have been hiding them for thousands of moons. To one moon give them...
And now?
There are soldiers guarding every...
How nice of them.
When Croax learned of this...
And the idols are...
Yes.
My lucky day.
All except the idol that was in the storehouse next to...
And have you any idea why you were guarding them for me?
No, Ulukai.
Notepad accessed.
Where are these wrist storehouses?
I would be glad to take you there myself, Ulukai. But I would then lose my secret.
Just tell me then.
2 of them are on islands in the water around the Temple Fae. Another is to the northeast of the Temple Fae, placed in between the Temple Eloi and the Temple Ganda. The 4th one is in the village, but I think little of value is in there.
Thanks.
Notepad accessed.
Ele não mostra, né? Ele mostra o pessoal, mas não mostra os locais. Podia ter um pino de localização. Ele disse que esse cara é útil.
Warning. High-level energy source detected. Stable organic energy detected.
Então subo aqui. Tá, tem que entrar por lá.
HKP-12 ammo located. Stable organic energy detected.
Aí que tá, eu não tenho aonde. Uma chave.
Metal detected.
A única que eu tenho, a única que eu tenho é essa aqui. Essa bosta. Não sei se é bem isso que ele quis dizer com depósitos, mas eu peguei alguma coisa estranha ali.
Metal detected. Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Oh,
UZAFH-1 ammo located. UZAFH-1 ammo located. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
eu não posso ir pra lá pra ele cortar essa parede.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Eu não sei o que é que eu acabei de pegar, mas tem três coisas aqui.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Can I see you for a second?
Eita, bicho.
Hi there.
My tired eyes look upon the Ulukai, no?
So I've been told.
My essence sings inside, but
Rest? Can you give me some info?
I would be most happy to, Ulukai.
Can I get you anything?
If you were to find a Magua, I might be able to regain some of my essence.
Notepad. Access.
What is Magua?
Lexicon. Access.
Could you heal me?
Would that I could, Ulukai.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Vamos ver se isso aqui dá. Eu imagino que deve ser essa coisa bem ridícula. Tá bem fácil essa coisa aqui. Fica laranja, né?
Son of a...
Caralho, mano. Vai ter duas chaves. Que eu tenho aqui. Tem um negócio ali. Acho que é outro armazém. É, filho, guarda. Mais quer saber?
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Metal detected.
Eita porra. Esse cara não é comigo não. Foi mal, gente. Desculpa aí. Não ter vindo aqui não. É, quanto que foi, Vitória?
Foreign vegetation detected.
Tá bom, só pela frente.
Stable organic energy detected.
Nossa,
Excuse me,
que
pal.
Greetings.
Hello, Lukai. I am Zio, caretaker of the Well of Essence.
Mais sobre o
What is the well
The well?
converted?
Yes.
It's not.
No.
What is the his?
Count.
That isn't.
Yes.
Lexicon accessed.
Why did Croax take?
Croax.
Has it worked?
I do not.
Upset?
Yes.
Dropping in...
Oh no.
Notepad accessed.
Say, you wouldn't have...
I do indeed.
Notepad accessed.
Say, Zio, I've been...
Oh, there is...
Lexicon accessed.
Why are there no females?
Ah, yes, the females. I miss them. I cannot wait for the next time.
What are you talking about? Where are they?
Oh, yes. The female Taran all live together on a large island called Kizar. Every few hundred moons, they open the doors to their island and all the males drop what they are doing and head for the island. You have to leave from the city of Sayana in Okazankar to get there, but you never travel there before then. The only male allowed to go before that time is the Shamaz.
What happens then?
We males gather together and try to prove our worth to the females. They watch us and pick from the group the ones they want.
Ones? Like more than one?
Yes, they can do what they like. For 5 moons only this happens. Then all men are made to leave the island, taking with us the children from the island that are ready to undergo conversion.
What happens to the ones who are...
The females kill them.
What?
No, I only make a joke, Urukai. They are made to watch after the...
You've never been picked?
Urukai, we Tala never ask such questions.
You've never been picked.
I have been sick.
Every time?
I do not want to talk about it.
I can see why. Don't worry, your secret is safe with...
Lexicon accessed.
I found this stone. Is this what you were talking about?
Yods, no, Urukai. Why would you ever think such a stone to be our...
Well, for starters, there were soldiers guarding it up in the town next to the Temple Fae.
There were? I wonder if...
That's great. What are you talking about?
The caretaker of the Well of Essence that witnessed...
So, you can tell...
Soldiers.
So where is this real one?
I am not certain.
There's quite a bit...
From what I know...
Lexicon accessed. Foreign vegetation detected.
Are you Logar?
Yes, Sulukai. I am he.
Good. I need some Magua.
Why do you think I have it?
Because I've been told that you have a way of acquiring things, and...
I have been known to do so, yes.
I'm smelling a price tag.
My services are not...
All right, let's do this.
Tell no one that you got this from me, please, Udokai. I try to stay quiet.
What can you tell me about Magua?
I tell you what I know for free.
And that's bad?
Yes.
Hoarding the goods.
The soldiers.
Beleza, tô começando a andar. Vou olhar aqui o lugar que eu tenho que ir, tem que falar com o maluco ali.
Hurry up!
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Lift those rocks, hurry!
Cadê o bagulho? Ele não aparece.
Come here a second, would you?
How you doing?
I am very busy, Urukai. I must clear this accident we had trying to repair the temple car.
So, what happened?
We are very scared to be here. We hear always the gargoyle in the waters behind the temple car, and it makes us afraid. The soldiers want us to finish soon and
What is this about
It is a huge and deadly...
Sounds spooky.
It is, Ulukai.
Lexicon. Access.
What can I do to help?
Do not trouble.
Notepad. Accessed.
Where can I get some dynamite?
Notepad. Accessed.
Why don't you get your men out of there?
Why, Ulukai? We have much work to do.
I'm gonna see if I can speed it up for you. I'm gonna try and clear that accident.
If anyone can do it quickly, it is you, Ulukai.
Key detected.
Even this area...
Excuse me, pal.
Hello there, working hard?
Yes, Ulukai. This must not stop working, or the soldiers will be upset.
É, pois é.
Please,
Esse jogo
speak
não
with
dá
our
pra
boss.
ser.
Foreign
Lift those
vegetation
rocks,
with
hurry!
high levels of adrenaline detected.
Hurry up!
Can I see you for a second?
Hello there, working hard?
That
Hello there, working...
I am, Ulukai. Our...
Tá. Pega a pedra de ciência na parede aí.
Explosive detected. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected. Key detected.
Lift those rocks, hurry!
Can I ask you something?
Hello there, working hard?
Hurry up!
Não falei com você, mano. Como que esse maluco...
Why don't you get your men out of there?
Why, Ulukai?
I'm gonna see if I can speed it up for you. I'm gonna try and clear that accident.
If anyone can... Even this area! Ulukai wants to do something! Hurry up!
Explosive detected.
Ah, damn it!
Livre.
I cleared that accident for you.
Yes, you have, Ulukai. Maybe our boss will have something to thank you with.
How about a thank you?
You deserve more than this, Ulukai. But I have nothing to give but this. You are a good being.
Come here a second, would you?
That was some explosion, wasn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. We are going to return to our field now before the soldiers...
It was fun.
Take this, please. We shall tell others of your deed here this moon.
acho que eu já sei o que eu vou fazer. Eu preciso daqueles bichinhos.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Foreign material detected.
Peraí, tô pensando. O que tem no bloco de notas aqui? Tem que encontrar o mundo. Eu tenho que achar essa pedra. Encontre e pare na. E peças e ilhas que está. Aí, peguei essa coisa. Então, o maluco aqui.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
O cara tava aqui, né? Mas não sei se ele tá aqui ainda. Eu acho que ele deve ter morrido, talvez. Olha a chave.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Oh.
Alô?
Son of a...
Foreign vegetation detected.
E vou voltar pra vir e fazer uns negócios lá. E aí depois.
Stable organic energy detected.
Ui, vambora. Tô gastando bala com aranha, não.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Parece onde eu comecei o jogo, né? É, onde eu comecei o jogo? Eu tenho que ir pra lá pra chegar na vila. Ah, que eu consigo ver todo mundo mesmo. O céu tá pra
Warning.
lá.
Low-level energy source detected.
Lugar do jogo vista. Qual que é o nome do cara que eu tenho que levar? essências na água. Zero, que é uma coisa chamada essência. Chamar. Mais um. Melhor chamar mais um. Mais um tá onde eu acabei de sair, praticamente. Mas eu tenho que pintar cozidas. Beleza, agora eu digo como é que funciona esse mouse. Ah, maravilha, isso fica bem mais fácil pra vocês saberem com os caras. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma informação que eu posso pegar desses caras. Mas só dá pra...
Pardon me, buddy.
Where are the other temples in Shamazar?
When you go to the northwest of the Temple Fae, you will see them, Ulukai.
É só isso mesmo que dá pra perguntar, então tá bom. E rapaz, o bicho tá morto aqui ainda.
Zolas sent me. He said he's been waiting forever for you to send him his next Twanha.
Did I forget again? Oh my! I just hate taking them out to the fields.
Yeah, it breaks my...
Would you take it out there for me, Ulukai?
If I have to.
Oh, thank you.
What do I have to do?
I will give you this gi. As long as you hold it in your hand, the Twanha will follow you. But if it gets scared away by fighting, then you will have a hard time finding it.
Damn, that gi is...
The Twanha you need rests now in the pen at the center of the village.
Valeu.
Stable organic energy detected.
Tenho que falar com mais alguém, eu acho que sim.
Yo, Shorty.
How do Altalan feel about me?
I must say that Mordalan are starting to like you, Ulukai.
Can you give me some info on Croax?
He has been the leader of Fear.
How did he and Faye...
When Feyran was...
Can you tell me anything about where the Mon...
The Shamans before me did, but I was not...
Valeu.
Stable organic energy detected.
Beleza, esse bicho vai vir atrás de mim. Pra quem que eu tenho que levar mesmo? Para os Zolas, tá? O Zolas tá... Cadê os Zolas? O Zolas tá ali na frente, deixa eu ver aqui, tá? Vamos descer aqui. A praga da vida. O Zolas tá subindo aqui. Três para cá. Nossa, não vou perder tempo.
I got something for you.
You brought it. But I do not understand. Where is Salinas?
He didn't...
Not only...
I don't mean to interrupt.
Yes, may I have it?
Please, take it before the stench kills me.
Thank you, Uruka.
Notepad accessed.
Tá. Tá, tem que falar com os Alinas agora. Cadê os Alinas? Os Alinas estão na cidade. Oi, missão pra caralho. Alô, bichinho. Frame hit tá dando dor de cabeça.
Pardon me, buddy.
About...
Yes, Ulukai?
Zolas wants me to tell you that you need to keep up the pace with these Twanhas.
His work! That is all I hear about! Has he...
He's probably too busy worrying about his own hide.
What was that, Ulukai?
Nothing. You mentioned...
Yes, of course. You have done me a great favor this moon. So, anytime you wish to buy your own sweet, lovable Twanha, I shall...
Thanks.
I shall repay you as I can. You will take these and find a good use for them, I hope.
Tá. Pergunte aos contadores de quiz perto das águas do tempo Fai. Pedra, licença. Encontre para interromper a produção diz, pede licença, encontre Arinar. Tá. É os itens, né? Chamadas, mas. Perdeu, chamadas, mas um tá lá em cima. Meu, vamos nós. Mano, quanto que custa um porra desse?
Can I see you for a second?
Say,
You want to bring...
Yeah,
Will you...
sure thing.
And... And...
You need...
I just...
Never...
I will let...
Okay, I'll take one.
I hope she will be your best friend.
Yeah, until I...
What did you say?
I was kidding, Zolinas. You really get...
They are my life!
Great.
In the pen?
Desses dois aqui deve ser um outro lá no canto. eu não sei que porra que bicho que é. Eu comprei, mas aparentemente nenhum deles serve. Só tem esse aqui. E aí, cara. Brotou do nada. Beleza. Aí é pra você chegar no... Como é que é o nome do cara? É mais um? É mais um que eu tenho que ir, né, caralho? Oh, meu Deus, deixa eu ver se é o mais um. Esqueci agora. Troca de notas. É, mais um. Mais um tá lá em cima. Se eu for por aqui... mais rápido que eu passei pelo meio, mas eu não sei se esse bicho anda na água. Espero que sim. Essa galinha gigante saiba nadar.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Sabe nadar, passarinho? Não. Vamos ter que dar a volta então. Ele anda rápido. Confundiu o tempo, que bosta. Poderia fazer essa porrada? Vou estacionar ele aqui. Caiu, caralho.
Can I ask you something?
About that Magua.
Have you found one?
Yep, sure.
Great.
Of course.
Thank you.
Tastes good?
No, it is a little flat. Now, what questions do you have, Urukai?
What can you tell me about that barrier?
Only that Fei Ran created it, and it has kept out all who have tried.
What is beyond it?
A breeding and training camp for Ventilopes. Croax's Ventilopes.
Any way to get around it? Can you explain the essences to me?
Yes, yes, Urukai. It is important for you to understand this. There are 4 types of essences inside each Talan. We become converted by this essence.
What are the 4 types?
There is the essence Fey, which all soldiers are, and most of the Dolotai Guardians were. Although now the...
And the others?
The Ka essence allows a Talan to become a Shamaz, one who can use his essence to heal. The essence Elui gives the Talan the ability to become smarter or more creative. Most merchants and creators are Elui Talan. And the last one is what most Talan are blessed with, the Ganda essence. This essence gives the Talan great strength.
Lexicon. Accessed.
I was told by Ilot that his brother Narn may have come to see you.
Oh yes, Ulukai. That poor Talon. It makes my...
What was he looking for?
No.
Did he learn anything by seeing...
No, I do not think so. Oh, but he did ask to see my Sankra tablet.
Can you tell me about Feyran?
Feyran...
Isn't it funny how that happened?
Feyran began to gather around him other...
What is Nisayat?
Nisayat is a period of time that comes once every 8,000 moons.
Both your moons eclipse both your sun...
I am not sure what you ask, but I think I understand. Yeah.
Lexicon accessed.
What info do you have on the Essence Idols?
Very little, but I hear that a Shamaz gave...
Could you explain the Sankra to me?
I would be happy to.
Can't you just tell me?
I have...
You what?
It has been hundreds of moons since I last...
What is this about a Sankra tablet?
Narn wanted to find out if I really had the Sankra tablet, which I...
What is on this tablet?
The path of the Sankra is drawn on it. When the essence is...
So he went and got it?
I do...
Succeeded in what?
Mar harms other...
Why do you have to hide this?
Feyran.
Notepad accessed.
What is the story of the temple's...
Before... All...
Locks? To open...
It is not known, Ulukai.
Well, it's a start.
The only place to even...
Could you explain the Sankra to me?
I would be happy...
Can't you just tell me?
You...
How do all Talon feel?
Ulukai, there is a real feeling that most are...
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Eu sei dos armazéns, tem um bem ali, mas porra, como que eu vou chegar ali? Tem dois armazéns ali, né? Tem o que? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guardas. Tá, eu vou deixar esse bicho aqui, que ele vai fugir. Hora de sentar a bala.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
proporcionar as chaves.
HKP-12 ammo located. UZAFH-1 ammo located. Stable organic energy detected. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Eu não sei aonde vai estar. Isso no acampamento aqui não tinha nada, né? Caralho, deixa eu arrumar esse fundo, ele tá me incomodando pra cacete aqui. Isso, zero. Perdi alguma coisa? Tem o outro do outro lado lá, então. Tá.
Metal detected.
Eu comprei o bicho, mas só foi pra cruzar o mapa.
Metal detected.
Encontre um. O que eu vou fazer aqui? Das próximas eu usei só uma, né? Só uma. Só outra.
Stable organic energy detected. Warning. High level energy source detected. Stable organic energy detected.
Porra, jogar esse mesmo. O cara não mira reto. E eu só tenho a pistola.
Medical supplies located.
Relaxa, eles não atiram quando eu tô com minha área aberta. Mó simpático da parte deles. Munição tem ali embaixo, já vi, tem que ser também.
UZAFH-1 ammo located.
Estamos de boa. Vou entrando ontem, fico tranquilo. Pronto, pegou o jeito.
Explosive detected.
Caralho, que árvore parceira, hein?
Metal detected.
Mano, tem esses baúzinhos no inventário ou eu pego o recurso?
Foreign vegetation detected.
Bom. Quatro, 36. Meu Deus, que ordem é essa? 3. Essa aqui, né? Porque eu matei todo mundo.
HKP-12 ammo located.
Jogo. Jogo. Ok. Eu tô preso. Bem, eu acho que a gente vai encerrar por aqui. Depois eu descubro como que eu saio desse filme. Falou.